You're saying, El Michelle, you sure are talking a lot about church. Well, I'm not here to be religious. That's not the point at all. I'm here to show how a cultural institution can be a leadership incubator and prove it with applied science. How does it work? Let's use one thing we can all relate to as an example. Gospel music. It's powerful.
What you may not know is that gospel music was born in the Black church, most specifically the Baptist Church. National Baptist Convention. What has that got to do with leadership and the workplace? I'll tell you why. Gospel music gives us the positive emotions to get us through adversity. And that's not just religion, that's science. Positive psychology, of course. Let's name 3. Hope, inspiration, and the most obvious one is joy. Have you ever been in a Black church and that gospel choir is cranking? You can't help but be happy. And happy people are successful people. You've heard me say it once and again. All right. The other thing that you need to know, of course, is that neuroscience says that when you have 3 positive emotions, you can overturn a negative mood. Why is that important? Gospel music message is often about overcoming adversity of some kind. And guess what? When you allow your adversity to teach you a lesson, that's when you get resilience. And I have resilience right here under hope, because you don't have resilience without hope. It's key. You got to read the book to find out why. All right, here's another thing. Repetition. You don't have gospel music unless we are vamping it, okay? We're going to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And guess what that does? It rewires the brain. The hippocampus in the back of your head, that's the memory center. And how do we memorize things? We practice. We say it over and over again. When you hear gospel music in the Black church, we repeat it a lot. And then when you're repeating positive emotion, you are rewiring the brain to overcome adversity, get the growth mindset, and become resilient. What else? Something that is very, very, very specific to the Black church: social cohesion. What exactly is it, you ask, El Michelle? Social cohesion is shared experience generation over generation. So if you've ever seen a group of Black people get together and not even talk to each other, but just know what to do, that's social cohesion. We already have that because of our shared history here in America, especially through suffering. Add that to the message in gospel music, and also when we get together as choirs or ensembles, you've got social cohesion. And you add that on top of this positive emotion that beats back adversity, and you've got a hormone cocktail going on in the brain. Dopamine hits. You've got serotonin that hits you. You're calm. And when you get to a calm mind, you can focus, you can produce, and you can create. And finally, emotional intelligence. When you're singing with a group, especially a gospel choir, you're going to have to be emotionally intelligent, or you're going to build a muscle, because you have to listen and you have to be able to follow a lead that may even be unspoken. You have to anticipate, and you have to have attunement to the next person beside you and to those in the room. You're learning to read a room, and you're also able to feel what someone else is feeling so that you can go where everyone else is going. Gospel music is powerful, and it's only one way. This cultural institution, the Black church, has built leaders generation over generation. I'll see you next time.
Pre-order Call and Response today.